What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Pigeons 420. I hope you are well and warm, kicking it fly today. It's Monday, and as a matter of fact, it's a Canadian Thanksgiving. So I wanted to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving. From my family to yours, I wish you nothing but prosperity and happiness. Today we've got a video here of an individual that's trying to ride the coattails of my good friend, Mr. Growit. And, well, I'm jealous because that's my job. And if you're not going to try to do it on positivity and greatness, then I'm going to call you out, particularly if you're trying to spread negativity and misinformation. There's an individual here to which I will not name or show his channel because then mission accomplished. You know, we mention you get thousands of views. It's not how it works. But what I will do is I will call out the bullshit, and I wanted to clarify a few things because, well, it seems as if this individual has completely ghosted Chris from his comment section, and I'm going to use my platform to kind of bring some awareness and kind of clarify a few things. But before I do, I want to remind you guys to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 100,000 subscribers, and you could be that 100,000. Wouldn't that be special? Huh? No? All right, moving on. Today we're going to be discussing a conversation that was created by this guy. This individual made a video. It's his most popular video, go figure, when you mention Mr. Growit. Yeah, you're going to get some attention. One of the most popular growers on the platform. Not only is he incredibly intelligent, not only is he a hell of a creator, a great friend, but he's also one of the main sources of quality educational information surrounding cannabis and gardening in general. This is an individual that provides free content every single week, goes out of his way to get a hold of guests, schedule interviews. He's got all the great podcast equipment. This is an individual that is diligent with his posting schedule. And some people think that although he provides sponsored shoutouts within his videos, that he's just some paid shill and can't have his own opinion merely because he provides free content at a price. So I wanted to play just a small clip of the video here. I'll spare you the agony of going through the full 4.5 minutes. The video is horrible in production. The sound is dreadful. So what I will do is I'll play a couple clips, get it out of here, and we'll go over the particulars in the statements that he makes. So let's run it.
Listen to Mr. Bro Science right here, okay? So I couldn't get through the first 5 minutes of his video without seeing a freaking, an ad for, how great Vivo Sun is and, fucking AC Infinity fans and all this other bullshit. So, this is what I'm talking about, guys that are just cashing in. I'm not mad at him, but, I don't, this is not the opinion that I follow, okay? Not even close. This guy's channel is chock full of ads. He doesn't show any plants or anything like that because then he couldn't make money from his ads. So again, you have to be aware of, who's benefiting here, who's benefiting. This guy wants your attention, okay? He wants your attention because he wants your eyeballs on his channel. And what he's been telling you, okay, and what he's been saying to you is wrong, okay? He's one of the fucking wrong ones.
The pH that counts if you're an organic gardener. You don't care what the pH is up on the surface. There are no roots there. Nothing's being absorbed there. And incidentally, when I use that...
What did he just say? He just said, we don't care about what's going on up there, okay? There's no roots there.
Pushed into this tube that is the root hair. The root hair is part of that original step, and they're flowing out into it's just absolutely amazing. Yeah, but it's the pH may matter to them out there, but you and I as gardeners taking care of plants, it's the pH in the rhizosphere that we really care about.
Don't care, okay? As organic gardeners, meaning you're gardening in soil, a living soil, you don't care. Okay, let's carry on.
And we don't know about it as gardeners because we can't really see it.
So would you say measuring the pH of the runoff or doing a slurry test is pointless or not useful to do because of the pH of the rhizosphere being the only thing that really matters?
I've never had any real use for it.
Oh! Mr. Bro, you just got, oh, look at that fucking, yeah, yeah. I never had any use for it, okay? Runoff test, slurry test, all that shit. Guys, okay, the point of this video right here is that this Mr. Broet, okay, and he needs to be listening to this guy right here. The next video that this dude needs to put out should be like, hey, listen, I've taken down all my bullshit from the past telling you guys fucking all this, and, you know, I'm going to go ahead and, you know, follow along with what this guy is saying right here, okay? So, you know, definitely I endorse this guy. This guy is the dude I'm telling you to watch out for, okay? I'm not trying to slam this dude. His motives are clear. He just wants to get paid. He just wants to be a part of the industry that gets paid.
All right, that is enough of that. I'm not entirely sure that I was able to articulate really any point to his video. I'm not sure he really knows what his point was. I feel as if he was started to call out Mr. Growit, but then kind of swayed into Mr. Growit is just pushing false information. Like, I really don't know, and I really don't think he has any idea where his video's going either. But what I wanted to focus on was one of the first things that he mentioned, and that was the idea that the only reason Mr. Growit is doing these videos is so that he can get paid. He's got sponsors on his channel so that he can push sales to get paid. This is absurd. No one's ever questioned the NFL for putting ads during a football game. No one's ever questioned a soap opera for running ads in between their show. No one's ever questioned ads in between a debate. Nobody's ever questioned ads in between children's shows. Nobody's ever, but all of a sudden, now that we are creating content that brings information to the world that people have never heard before, now all of a sudden the ads are bad. Now, all of a sudden, you can't have an opinion because you are supported by a couple brands. That's ludicrous. Mr. Growit has given us absolutely no reason to believe that he has any ulterior motives than to try to bring great cannabis education to YouTube. You can't do it for free. This is a guy who works from the beginning of the morning to the end of the day creating content on a multitude of platforms in a multifaceted way. And in order to do that, you have to be able to make an income. I've learned more information from the Garden Talk with Mr. Growit channel than I have learned from any other platform, any other channel, any other source of cannabis information, period. He's had an array of individuals with a slurry of experience that has really made his channel and content stand out amongst others. This is a channel that is incredibly instrumental to the gardening community. There's information here that has come out in these interviews that has never been shared before. The platform and the reach that Mr. Growit has to the thousands of people on YouTube is a blessing. It's a blessing that we're even able to have access to these people who otherwise never had a platform to share their opinions. So for this dude to just assume that Mr. Growit has these underlining narratives while the doctor is sharing good quality information it's unfounded. It's ludicrous. There is nothing that supports that. So again, this is just an individual trying to ride the coattails of a successful creator while essentially doing nothing to add to the community whatsoever. We don't need more grow bums. We need people that bring this community together, not wedge a divide in the middle of us. We can have a multitude of differing opinions and processes and theories on how to grow cannabis that doesn't align with everyone. We've proven through the years that there is a number of different ways to grow a successful plant, and it doesn't rely on one rigid form of beliefs. It can be anything. There's just so many methods and processes of growing that they shouldn't be ignored. One thing that I did want to address is that Mr. Growit did actually try to make contact or tried to leave a comment under this guy's video, but it was very clear that getting to the bottom of the information or getting to the truth was not this guy's narrative. He simply just wants to ride the coattails of somebody else and by just saying negative things. This is his most viewed video, obviously, at 1,800 views. And, it makes sense that, he's probably going to start making more content, putting other people's names in the title so that he can kind of ride that notoriety. When I reached out to Chris in regards to this, he actually shared with me the comments that he sent to this guy's channel, but was blocked immediately. So much for trying to share good quality information and having a biased opinion. This guy showed his true colors within just moments. And Mr. Growit, in his true professional ways, reached out to this grower to try to clear the air on a few things and to clarify his opinion, but was blocked. And it went like this. Hi, thanks for sharing my content. You're helping me bring more people to my channel, so thank you. Just want to clarify a few things. You were watching my talk channel. I have another channel for my garden. 2, there are many ways to grow plants. Just because someone grows a different way than you do doesn't mean that their way is wrong and your way is right, or bro science. 3, I've made it clear many times in my videos that my goal is to make information about gardening free for the community and to promote quality brands is a benefit to the community since the viewer is introduced to the brand and the brand helps provide funds for the production costs. That's how it works with content creation. If you don't like the ads, skip them. Or buy YouTube Premium so you don't have to see them. It's sad that you deliberately take things out of context in order to try to make others look bad. If you don't like my content, stop watching it. I don't make content for ungrateful people like you that don't support the community. Thanks. And of course, that was immediately met with, well, intelligence, of course, right? And in a true civil form of conversation, this individual said, he came to my comments, but I sent him to the block party. I think it's pretty obvious when one party is open to dialogue and the other is not, that one party is probably going to be more closer to the truth than the other one. Censorship is only for those that are afraid of the truth. Mr. Growit responds, says, you call my content bro science, then say you don't actually watch my content. Then proceed to watch my content and show valuable information that's in it. LOL. You also lie to your audience, telling them I don't have any videos showing plants, but my entire channel here is nothing but videos with plants. You were watching a talk channel. You also deleted my other comment defending myself. I didn't realize there was a replica grow bum. I thought there was only one person trying to rip apart this community with negativity, not 2. Shake my head. And let's face it, ripping this community apart, creating division, is exactly what this style of content is created for. If you guys are familiar with my channel, you guys know that I have no problem voicing my opinion. I think it's just that. It's an opinion. It's mine. It's not valued upon anything else other than my own valued opinion. And I think that it does a disservice if we're going to have an opinion and then shadow any and all countering opinions to our points. We need to keep an open form of dialogue. This community, our culture, was created by people sharing information, sharing practices, sharing joints, and I think more than ever, we need to reinforce that today. Let's share the information with each other. Let's peer review each other. Let's try to find ways that we can collaborate rather than tear down. Guys, that's all the time I have for today. I really think that videos like this need to be held accountable. You can't just spew a bunch of bullshit and expect that nobody's going to have a problem with it. I have a problem with it. I don't expect Mr. Growit, he's a much bigger person than me, to address this in any kind of public forum. But this is my channel, and I will address it, and I will stick up for my friends. I don't appreciate the way that you talk about him. I don't appreciate the way that you take his good quality information, spin it to try to fit your narrative so that you can do the very thing that you're accusing him of doing. Spreading misinformation just to get views. I'm done.